such fucking extremes. And I'll tell you why. Now, if you've got the slightest association to a Brazilian or a Muslim, and you're travelling down the London Underground, you're likely to get done, and more than likely to get shot in the back of your head. And that's the Secret Services if you're in this country. Even they can make mistakes. So bottom line is, when I'm travelling on the London Underground, what I say is, I'm not Muslim. I'm a Bengali leprechaun. Samba, I know samba. Salsa, I know salsa. Body popping, break dancing, river dancing. It's all second nature to me. And another thing, I'd like to take the heat off the hijab-wearing Muslim sisters, because they're taking the fucking heat lately. Happy slap, knock them out, dead on the floor, left them for dead. Yeah, I hear that. Is that good?
Thank you. And then we go to this character and we hear this speech. Goes like this.
Well, you want to know what it's like to live on an estate? Well, you know what it's like. It's shit. No one lives there by choice. We got fucking put there because we can't support ourselves. That's why we live there. Because we're the worst, we're the poorest of the poor. Yeah? People don't even want to see estates when they live in a not estate house. Oh, have you seen that horrible council estate they put up there? Oh, what an eyesore. Oh, look at that. That's what we live in. Yeah? That's, you know, people setting fire to bins. We needed those bins, but they set fire to them. Don't know why, don't know why they did it, don't know why anyone does what they fucking do when they live there. They just do that, don't they? You know? And people say, oh, what's the solution? No? This problem's been going on for decades and decades. What are we going to do about it? Why should we fucking know? We just live there. You think we got solutions to it? We're trying to live day to day to day, okay? And they're making it harder. They just fucking put the gas electric up because we got communal boiler. So your rent used to be 600 quid. Now your rent's £1,000 a month. Now it doesn't matter to me because the housing benefit pays it. But that's not the point, you know? So if I wanted a solution, I would say, let's get all of the MPs that live in the Houses of Commons, right, and say that they got to fucking live in a council estate for you and we can go and live in the House of Commons. And it'll get changed. I don't know about it. Yeah.
Thank you. And now we go over to this character here.
The MPs are saying that we all need to bunch together, all play by the same rules. They are joking. This is a joke. We are struggling. We are struggling here. And they want us to pay the same that they do. They live in the rich state. We live in the poor, very poor state. So how can we all bunch together and do the same things? We cannot. They have money to do that. We don't have money to do that. What they want? They are joking with us. That's it. They are just joking with us. That's shit.
And now we go here to this character.
Listen, living on an estate is fucking horrible. We live in pockets of poverty. If you live in East London like I do, in a tower block that needs to be broken down, in an area that's supposed to be gentrified, it is horrible. Every time I come in my lift to go upstairs, it broke down. The lift now work. So what do I have to do? Walk up the pissy stairs. The stairs are full of piss and drunkard and people taking drugs. My picnic, on our way to school, have to walk over somebody injecting into their foot as they go into school. How can I protect my child for that kind of environment? Yeah? Where's the investment go? Every year, the council tighten the purse string. Then they talk about youth violence. Then they talk about the young people running feral on the road. But them cut the funding. They used to have youth worker, outreach worker. I will connect with the young people and them. They don't exist anymore. Them talk about climate change. Them talk about recycling. They made recycling sound sexy, the thing to do. But yet every minute the bins overspill. Rat run up and down on the estate. There is piss all over the place. Shit all over the place. Walk one. Them just a talk. But them now walk.
And now we go here to this character.
The estate, this ain't an estate, it's fucking paradise, mate. Yeah? Never mind about pollution, all the lungs and everything else. Look at it, it's lovely. I could just about see through the bloody smoke. Yeah? I've been here 50 years. And look at me, you can't even get a doctor to see me. But never mind, it's called paradise. Welcome to the UK. Bloody joke, mate.
And then we go over to here to this character.
Let me tell you something here. As a
young guy living on a marijuana estate. You know, I've grew up in generations. You know, my dad, my granddad, my aunt, my mum. I grew up in a beautiful family, on a beautiful estate. And I love it. And I enjoy it. You know, I don't just go to church on Sundays just to pray to the High Mighty. You know, I pray for the things to maintain as they are, the estate. You know, but things are falling apart. Right, there's drugs in the stairwells. Kids running around with needles in their hands. Playing daggers and you know how dangerous that is. You've got abandoned vehicles. You've got fly tipping. People setting the lights on the fly tipping. So I might be young, but I honestly proud of where I live. And as young people, we are going to make a difference to make sure our state is a beautiful place to live.
And finally,
Yes, well, as a third generation living on the Merrywater estate, I've seen changes. So when my grandparents came over here during the 50s during the Windrush generation, we were described as West Indians, you know, they described us as coloured folks. But over the years that's changed. I've seen a lot of modernisation going around the estate. Now, I live in a dilapidated flat. I got mould in the ceilings. I got rats and pigeons in the roof. I mean, I'm finding out for the council to get some repairs done. I've got to wait bloody 2 weeks. I pay my rent on time. I pay my council taxes. I see those migrants come off the boat and get a brand new property. What's all that about? It's disgusting. The Conservative need answers.